Two, 1, 2. It should have worked. You guys should be able to hear me. All right, I think we got everything going, guys. We're a little bit behind schedule here. We did not have internet this morning. So this morning, our networks were shut down. They had canceled our network, which was weird. I'll explain. Although on the up, they're going to boost our speeds to 1 terabyte down, or whatever. Was it a terabyte? Fuck, meg. I don't know. Good day. Good day, chef. How are we? Good to see you. Oh, do I have coffee? Do I have coffee? Sorry, guys. We're here. We're here. Yeah, we had no internet today. So what happened, they shut me down. I guess my bill wasn't getting paid. But it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. So there's a smart hub, right? And our power bill and our internet bill come on the same hub. And so if we want to pay, well, when we were paying one, we were paying the other. Well, then 2 months ago, their hub changed and it made it so that they were paying one separate bill for each one. Well, in turn, we didn't pay our bill for 2 months. We didn't know. We didn't know what was going on. And then because of that, they shut me down. So I had to go get it all reactivated. They were going to try to charge me $50 for the deactivation and $190 to reactivate it. And I was like, yo, come on, guys, the smart hub, we shouldn't have to pay for that. If the smart, I'm paying my bill. I'm not out to No, well, they wanted me to pay me. They wanted me to pay them $240 to reactivate today. And I was like, no. I go, I won't pay my bill for 2 months. You guys just keep me shut off. I said that to him. The lady got smart with me, so I told her, well, just keep me shut off. I'll wait 2 months. I'll get my 190. You guys just won't get paid for 2 months. I won't use your internet. I'm okay with that. And then I'll be straight. We'll be square. We'll be square. You'll lose 2 months of pay from me because I can't afford to get my internet turned back on. And you can just collect it now and then stiff me on the internet. That's what I pretty much said to her. And so we ended our conversation. And then I went, checked my finances to make sure I could cover everything. And then I gave him a call back and I talked to a different lady. And I was like, you know, miss, the hub changed. Everything's there. We've been paying our bill. The hub got changed and then our bill wasn't getting paid. And this was 2 months back. I go, I'm willing to pay the $190. Let's get it reactivated. But I just want you to know that if this happens to anybody else, you guys shouldn't charge them. You shouldn't charge them. Like if it's a reoccurring issue, if it happens again, don't charge them. Because it's a mistake that's honestly like the hub or you guys, and I told her that. And then she said I'll be right back, and she left. And she came back and she goes, I think I got your fee waived. It's kind of a mistake. I think this needs to be sent to a higher up. There's a problem with it. and so she got mine written off. She got mine written off. They were going to charge me $240 to get my internet turned back on after I just gave them $219 for a past due bill. So they were going to charge me more than my past bill that I'd just paid up. Like I'd paid it up this morning before I'd even called them or all that. Like early this morning, it was all paid up. As soon as my gal noticed it had a problem, she paid it up. So for $219, they shut me down and then tried to charge me a $240 to get it all reactivated. $50 for deactivating and $190 to reactivate it. That's insane. Anyway, so yeah, we got that all taken care of. And the lady came back and she was pretty polite compared to the... Well, that's it. They could have got me in that loop and I would have had to pay them the $190. But at the same rate, I was like, look, the hub's not working right then, right? Like, so if my bill was getting charged as one transaction, because that's what was happening. I said it just like this. I go, I'm not trying to be mean or nothing. I go, but my bill was being charged as one transaction for both of these bills. And then you guys shut it off. And then all of a sudden it wasn't being charged 2 months back. I go, that's the reason for a smart hub, right? So we can hub all of our bills together and pay one bill. That's why you guys got a smart hub. It should be smart. I go, we shouldn't be doing this. This shouldn't even be something that's going on between us. Like my bill's been getting paid. And I said even this, I go, it's not like I missed my power bill, was just stiffing you guys. I'm not trying to stiff you. There's no, like I've already paid my bill. I'm not looking to stiff you. I'm not looking to there's nothing like that. But I hope you reciprocate. You know, I'm not looking to be stiffed either. Right? And so yeah, it took me a good little talking though. I had to be frank and be like, look, I'm sorry. You know, I'm sorry I didn't get paid. But it wasn't something, it was an honest mistake on your guys' part. I'd been paying my bill. And just because my power bill went up $100 over the winter doesn't mean that right? Like there's not, we didn't know. We just didn't know. It was around the same every month, so we didn't pay no mind, you know? When the heater's running, the power bill goes up because it's got to sit there and run. I'm sure of it. Even if it ain't like it's burning kerosene, you know? So is this camera foggy for you guys? Do you think we can make it nicer? Do you think I should attempt to make it nicer? Do you think lighting would be the golden ticket? Do you guys also agree or disagree on making adjustments? My house is cold too. Oh, and it's been a rough morning. And I ran out of kerosene today. So I'm waiting for that to be delivered as well. The kerosene, I didn't know. I was supposed to check it. And my wife put it on my list. And I let's be honest, I was lazy. I didn't go out. I didn't look. I didn't check my kerosene. And I should have. And then we ran out today. So now I got to wait for kerosene for my heater to run over here. So my heater's off. I got a wood heat going downstairs. Got all the doors, windows open, everything rocking to try to get the house warm. But it's not quite warm. It is probably like, I would say 62, which ain't bad, but it's not cold. You know, it's in between. It's not cold, it's not hot. It was just all, and now I got to go to the dentist in a couple hours, guys. So I figured I'd come hang out with you. The dentist. I'm excited. I gotta go in like, let's see, I gotta go at, it's 10 now, I gotta go around 3. Maybe I come play Tarkov for 2 hours. The dermatologist, I gotta do that too. I got this spot right here. Little itchy spot in my hand. Kind of weird, and they just like, you see that little spot right there? You don't know what it is. And I get these spots that do that, and they just did. They're dark purple spots. I'll find now. Oddly, you can see them on camera and stuff. Just on my hands and my. Sometimes I get them on my feet now, and it's only been the last couple of months. But yeah, just on my hands. Just on the palms. Sometimes I've seen a couple come around the finger a little bit. I was using a cream to try it, and then wearing, you know, latex gloves or whatever. We don't know what it is, so I think it's the doctor thinks it's like onset dermatitis or something, you know, from something around here. Like I'm allergic to something, or I'm. But to me, you know what it reminds me of? Like a burn. Like, yeah. You know how you get a burn and then it blisters? Kind of like that. I don't know. Hopefully I can find somebody that figures it out. Doctor that helps me figure it out. Look, everybody's got problems with things, right? Like, I'm not a machine. I'm not perfect. And even machines got problems. They break, need to be repaired. Yep, I try to figure it out, but whatever. I've looked into it a bunch, and doctors can't tell me yet. Nobody's been able to tell me. It's only been going on for the last year or so. Could be my new house, you know, something that's at my new house, something in the trees, something in the flowers, something for a pet. I don't know. Maybe I'm allergic to the dogs. Wouldn't that suck? That's another one. They say stress, but I'm like, well, what am I really stressing out about? Like, do I have a lot to stress on? I know, though, I was feeling extremely sick, like when I last time it kicked in. I had an ear infection, remember? And I think it's still messed up. I don't know if it's a part of it, too. That's another one. I've been going, you know. Yeah, when my ear was all messed up, and yeah. You get hair loss when you stress? I used to really bad. What do you use to combat it? I used to scratch at my head when I'm stressed. I would get like, you'd see me doing this. It was just I don't know. Stress like a mug. I can't stress. It's hard to not though, right? Like as a person, as a human being. I think that's what I'm gonna have to turn to. Some like injection. I don't want to, but I can't sit here and rub stuff on my skin all the time. That's fucking it up. I tried the apply stuff, you know, and honestly, you know, I got to be truthful with you guys. It made my hands look funny because it thins your skin, and I can see spots in my hands that make me look like my skin's messed up. So I'm like, I can't do that anymore. I'm gonna have to tell them and find another way. Can't figure out. That ain't doing it. No. Injections in the scalp. Oh fuck. Oh boy. Getting old ain't no fun, is it? Let's scab. Straight out to that scab. You know what's weird? Like when you're young, it's like I didn't have any of these. I had other problems, you know. Acne. Oh, what I wouldn't give for some acne and not these problems, you know? Not getting old. I'd take acne my whole life to not get old. Shit. Before we get going, guys, let's give a shout out to the moderation team today. Yes, I like to give these guys a shout out. They're a great part of the stream. We got Boog, Rare, TFG, Tomo, Chef Fish 88, Mr. Robin Banks 44. We got Stretchy X, Goomba 916, and Jesse Gaming 28. I'm Big K and Boog 53. Did I get Rare? Rare Dark Ninja. Rare Dark Ninja. Rare. He sounds like it would be one of those voices, you know. Yeah. Oh, acne sucked. I had scars from it. I still got scars on my back and everything. It is what it is. I mean, I feel bad. My kids are gonna battle with it. You know what I mean? It's yeah. Even as an adult, I still deal with it. To be honest with you, but I find acne was way bad before I could grow a beard or anything. Acne was way bad before I could. How'd I get that? Echo of me saying that. Echo of me saying that. That's a crappy echo over here, huh? That's a crappy echo over here, huh? It'll go away. I'm gonna help Phil with his panels. Here's my panels. You guys seen these? Pretty basic. We haven't decided, but we are gonna at some point help Phil with the panels. What do you guys think make a good panel system, Chef? Care if I look at your panels? Nice. Damn, that all looks good together. All the gold, it all looks nice. It even matches the buttons. When you like step back from it, NVIDIA GeForce 2060 Super 8 gigs of 2 Corsair, Vengeance 16 gigs, DDR4, Alienware keyboard. Let's go. An avid gamer. Chef, we know you're an avid gamer. Yeah. Subtenance, Escape from Tarkov, Rainbow Six Siege, DayZ, Raft, to name a few. The Chef Shop. Feel free to come and hang out for a bit. I work a full-time job during the day and plan on streaming in my spare time. I do not have a set schedule yet, but streams will be mostly at nights and on the weekend. I have a degree in culinary arts, but that is not the profession that I'm currently in. I am the chef in my own kitchen. Damn it. The chef in my own kitchen. The job that brings me home the bacon is the one where I have been employed for 25 years. Let's go. Dedicated to her job. All right, guys, that's how a proper panel should look. Those look very proper, Chef. Good job. So we were thinking about ideas for Fillmore to talk about how we should do the panels, you know, what should be in them. And I keep mine pretty basic too. I like to make sure that, like anything in the stream, make it 27 now. Whew. 30 years is a long time. Just been at the same place a lifetime, they would say. A lifetime, many would say. Hey, that's all right. Gets the job done. Pays the bills, right? I would keep it basic, but do add what you want there. Like, so say, here's an example. Say you're going to promote something. You can take them and add them in and put them away. You know what I mean? Or like, here's another, like when I did the streamer challenge, or like when I was doing Extra Life or something, I'll throw a link in there so you guys can get the stuff and then put a picture in. It's so easy to add in a link and an image, you know, like, and have the image say a couple of things, like whatever you're doing. Today we're gonna have a community meetup night, Arnie. It's pretty cake for us to put something in there that'll get them into the Discord, in a certain section in our Discord. You see what I mean? And then have an image that's like community meetup Thursdays, you know, Thursday. Oh. But like utilizing it as a tool. Because here's something to think about. All right. Say I'm pretty new to the stream, right? And it's maybe like a streamer that helps cover tech tips, right? And I'm not looking to one-on-one with the guy, right? I'm looking to get the tech tips, pick up some advice, improve our streams, maybe have a little conversation, ask a couple of questions. But I'm not looking to really. So maybe I don't want to type Discord in the chat because I don't need to fill up chat with Discord, you know? So I go underneath this stream and I find the panel or her stream and I find the panel and I go in and I'm like, oh, there's the panel of the Discord. Now we can find how to get to the art stuff or, you know what I mean? Or whatever you're trying to get to. It's not got to be so cut and dry like, hey, this is, because, like, okay, so, like, here's another example. I've done webcam frames in the Discord for people before and just had it there where you guys could access it. And I would put it in the stream and say, hey, you guys can access these here or such and such place. Well, it's a nice way to not have to say anything and then have it be there. Like, here's assets. You guys want some noob assets? And honestly, we need to make some Noob Nation assets for you guys. I'm going to get shot. I'm like having my headset. As soon as you put your head in the box, boom! I know, because I use it as bait all the time. But we do need some Noob Nation assets. I've been thinking about that for a long time, actually. Lots of time. Something that's community effective for you guys to use for stuff. Example. Say we're all together, right? We're all playing a game. And we're playing together as a duo, right? We want to do clips that are duo clips. How do you build assets from somebody else's? Like for Arnie, so like for you, it's hard for me to get assets. Do you get what I mean? Without like actually taking a print screen of something or using an image that you've already used as an asset. You see what I mean? And for me, that didn't feel very quite nice. Whereas like, say if you had 6 assets that were up in like a Discord, and these were like, this is my logo image, even though it's got your image and your name and everything on it. But this is for you to use if we're lobbying up together or something, or we're going to do, you know, coverage. So then you would have branding assets for the community to use, just like anything else. That's kind of what I mean. I know you understand what I'm saying, but I'm hoping everybody's going to take it a little bit, because I'd love to do it for you all. And actually, I think it'd be great for all you guys to do, especially if you're like wanting to build content with me, co-content stuff. Like it's a good one for us, because when I go to make a clip or an edit, I can actually oh, we got a player right here. Look, right there. Do we stalk him? I think we should do that. Maybe we'll sit down one day, Arnie, when you're bored, and we'll make assets together. I'll help you pull some backgrounds out of stuff, maybe. Or like build some panel assets, just so they have a... I've been trying to get Phil in here, too. I talked to Phil last night. He doesn't have any panels yet. 0. I don't know if this is a good player, Chad player. We might cut across this field. I'm trying to keep trees between us. I think it's a scab, to be honest with you, but I don't want to guarantee that on my life, you know? Yeah, anytime. You know, to be honest with you, I used to only stream 3 days a week because of that. Because what I would do is I'd do Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays live, and then Mondays and Wednesdays we'd work on streaming stuff. The stuff ain't easy to build. And I'm going to tell you something, guys. The best thing you can do, and I see a lot of people do this, and a lot of people not do this, is stop streaming when you need to fix shit. You know, fix your shit, especially when it's something major, or you know, find a way to have a backup plan. Like, you know, so you can still stream. Arnie does it. He understands. So you can shut off your camera or shut off your guy and continue your stream on and do a solid stream still and then fix stuff later or add things not live. Because so many people will be live trying to fix their stuff. And I get that. Certain things you do that with, like the bot, you know, and things that moderators are going to help you with. But when it comes to overlays and restarting and adding things in and making things work, and do it on your own time, you know? I don't mind helping you guys as a community, but you don't do it live because it's going to drive your viewer base away. I know it sounds funny, but they don't want to see you doing that. And some do, but most don't. In the end, you will find that it's better to fix your shit when you're not live and have backup plans for the shit when you are live. I lost that guy. I think he probably went out that way. I'm going to go ahead and keep on trucking. See if we got admin or something. Yeah, admin basement's great. No, you do fine, Arnie. You got backup plans, though, see? And you sit and you tinker with it. I seen your OBS. You're doing fine. You're doing fine. There's only one thing I'd change in all that, and that's the scene nesting setup. Like, for any interactive stuff, I'd have that over your character and have your character in his own overlay and then bring it all back in again. You get what I mean? So it's only one source and it works in all your scenes. That's it. But dude, I'll promise you, mine's not perfect either. I have a lot of things that are like that too. Some are half there and some aren't. And some of my new old scenes are like that. And when I build a scene, until I get it fully balanced, you know, I have to have a checklist, kind of almost like everything I need. And you'll find the more overlay shit you add, the more you got to do it. So it's better to almost go like this, Arnie. Make a screen, put a game capture, put all your alerts, make another scene with your camera, and do all your stuff that's going to work with your camera there. And then use both of those in all your rest of your scenes. And your alerts will auto-incorporate anywhere your game capture goes. Even if your game capture's not on, you see what I'm saying? It'll still just be there, be part of the... What, meds down here, take noodles. This is a med bag. Uh-oh. Let's go check the med stations on both sides, see what we can do with it. That's all we're looking for now. That's all we can really hold. Food and meds, all we got. We gotta maybe hit admin building. Hey, these are just tips I'm giving you, Arnie. These ain't like... These are going to help you out in the end. They're going to make, when you go to build your next OBS or your next scene, they're going to make you shit fly by. You'll be able to build 5 scenes in under an hour because of that. But it takes a little pre-work. Like, you got to do it. And you also got to think when you're fixing, right? Like, fixing your own shit, you got to know how to do it. If I was to build this for somebody else, they, of course they couldn't fix it, Arnie. Their brain wouldn't be able to do it. Like, not without some practice. Like, maybe if I showed them how to get to things and like that, but ultimately, you got to build it yourself to get what you're looking for in that, you know, right? Like, I'm better off to sit down and coach somebody through it versus just doing it for them, I found. Because anytime they had a mistake, it'd be like, oh, I got to get a hold of Snook, you know, or I can't fix this. Can't fix it. Or they just, you know, like my favorite is, and this is this is one I see tons, and I'm going to admit this to you guys. Take no offense if you've done this or if you're on the other end of this. If I've came in and helped you adjust your mic, and then one day you're like, I don't understand the mic, and then all of a sudden you take all the filters off or just put a new input in and ditch all the filters, then you're back to square one again. You know what I mean? Like they never... Some guys will pick up the knowledge to copy those filters and put them on the new mic. Some guys just... because they didn't even know how to get the filter to begin with, they don't have the knowledge to you know what I'm saying, right? Yet. And I mean, it's basic stuff, YouTube stuff you learn off, you know, practicing and playing with it. But like I've seen that actually happen, where people will give up on their filter over something like that, and it actually ultimately sets them back, you know, like Not saying it's setting them back. They may not be looking for that quality of mic, but if you got to hear it that they're listening to a PC fan or something, that's wild. No, I don't most of the time. I don't. I like it to look like I'm seeing it. This is exactly how I see it. I don't add nothing to change the game itself. The only thing I do is limit the audio because I don't want it to bang your ears out when you're getting shot. Even though it might hit me that hard, it won't affect you guys the same way. I make sure to do that. Some games have a hard time, with that. At range limit. Yeah, I try not to mess with my OBS stuff too much when it comes to color correction on the gameplay. I have turned it black and white before. You know what I mean? Like add a filter, take out the contrast 100%, maybe darken it up, just to do it for theming. You know, like and do it with the camera, like do them together. And that's actually kind of fun. You guys were looking to, like, say, make a black and white movie. You know what I mean? I could do it, like, quick. Like, uber quick. Make everything black and white. It'd take me about, like, 10 minutes and everything. Everything in the stream except for the interaction. And even if I wanted to do that, I could, right? Like, it's feasible. I was doing it for Red Dead. To like play Red Dead Redemption in black and white. Not always, but like in the idea of it. Say, okay, here's an example. Say you were like vampire themed stream, right? Like people like vampires or werewolves or like, and you went with a vampire theme. You could totally do that, you know? Black and white, your camera out pretty heavy, give it a Dracula look, right? Really make it like theme like that. And then you could utilize the camera being like that, not have a bunch of color and range in it. And then a lot of your games, you can even tone them out. And I don't mean just like black and white them, but make it like you're seeing it through the vision. Oh, is that a light or what though? Yeah, it's dark. It's definitely dark in here. If it does get too dark, what I do is I stay in the game. The game has a pretty good color correction. Post effects, so you can use the post effects to add brightness or whatever. I'm at 100% on this. You can add saturation, colorfulness here, luma sharpen, adaptive sharpen. Sharpen's usually like edges of stuff and how they flicker. So like if you're getting tons of flicker on stuff, you can be over sharp or under sharp. You'll find that point where it doesn't. That'll help with like the actual color. Like here's something to think about, right? I'll show you doing it. You see on top of this right here? See how all these like fences up here are changing colors? So your eyes are built to like look for movement, right? Like you see the movement, but when it sits still, it's harder to see. Well, because this shit's constantly fucking moving, it throws your eyes off. You have to be careful with that, right? Like so sometimes with the way you add all the corrections and colors you can make in the sharpens, you can change how that looks to make it so you get a better visual to look for some movement versus having tree leaves or something throw you off. Like looking out here, you see these, they're kind of moving and the little light areas in them and stuff. These will throw you off when you're looking for players. And then like if you go too sharpen, the edge of the leaves and stuff start to get like a white flickery image on it. And if you pay attention to that, you can actually adjust your image quality quite a lot and pick up more players that way. And not just be it. Catch more players in the bushes. Catch more stashes and loot boxes. Hey, hello. Hey, hello there. wonder if I can stick this tack rig in this med bag. This med bag's actually pretty legit. The only problem is only hold meds in it, so I gotta go find meds. So we're on the hunt for it. I don't think, yeah, so that's gotta go. We'll take TV rig. TV rig. Move forward. Onward. Does everything sound good? How's the audio? Am I good? Am I loud enough? Do I need the mic a little closer? Do you guys hear me okay? I don't want you all to feel like I'm ignoring you. Oh, here we go. Some more meds. Oh, it just looks cooler. Makes me look like an ant-man or something, like an ant. Oh, you're on earbuds? Yeah, earbuds are nice. You don't have to max the audio, though, to get me, do you? I don't want that either. I find I usually run mine a little bit lower than a lot of people when it comes to the overall audio aspect of things. I just like the aesthetic to be a little more chill and the voice to be more of the common, you know, especially when you're talking and when you're putting on a talk show. Like Carney, when I built this noob studio and everything, I built it with an idea to have stepping stones each day that I would hit, you know, like a certain thing that I would do at this time kind of thing. And the idea was to have it be a story, you know, have it have a build up, have it, you know, have a peak moment, drop back down for a while and then peak moment. And that's why all the lobby screens started to get built stuff, because I wanted to be able to do that. And then I noticed that podcasting became quite popular at the time. And so it flowed really good together, doing both of those for me. I'm not saying that I'm good at it or I do extremely well with it or anything. I just, it was what I like to create. It kind of worked good together, kind of podcasty, kind of play some games at the same time. I know a lot of people are doing that. But a lot of people are also leaning into their games and they're scared to talk most of the time, right? Like, not that they're scared to talk, they just, when you're gaming, it's a lot easier to game hard, shut your mind off than it is to talk and keep orientated with chat and everything working and, you know, paying attention to all the other stuff going on. Some people are just naturally good at it. Both sides. Not me. I wish. One day maybe. I have to earn it, you know? I have to earn that shit. Don't come for free. It ain't for free. We're looking for meds, guys. We're just here grabbing meds. Hitting all the med rooms on the lower station. We're gonna go over to the other side here in a second. See if there's anything over there. I got a nice big med bag here, see? The more of this stuff we can get, the better. If we can fill it, that'd be great. Nothing there. Water just... It's a lot of slots to fill. Hopefully get a couple of grizzlies. Oh, that's cool. That mask is way cooler. Oh yeah. Plague mask, huh? Isn't it Pastelli's mask? Four minutes. We got to boogie over to the other side here. Whoa, we got dead bodies around. They might have meds. Dead bodies like to have meds on them. They normally didn't get to use them, you know? They should have, but they didn't. I didn't get to. We got East Wing dimensions too. Nice. Lots of as you build scav rep, I heard you get more exits. I don't know how much of that's true, but that's just a rumor. I hope it's true. That'd be super cool. On to the med bay. 3 minutes. Better hustle. Looking for meds. Dang, I can't loot fast enough. I'm getting too far away now. Let's just let's scramble. Let's see if we can get this exit over here. Scramble on out of here. It was worth it. It ain't worth losing it, that's for sure. See if this entrance is open, and if it is, we'll backtrack in. Oh, it is. Okay. I thought. Alright, let's backtrack here a little bit. Playing around. Check this shed. Nothing. I'm out. We're gonna go. We're out of here. Another one here? Show me the meds. No meds. Oh, is that a bag? Apple duffel. Let's go. Yeah. Like some more of those, please. Alright, let's dip. Hell with it. We don't have much time. So that was worthy. We scored some meds. We did the quick little take. Guys, it's gonna be an early stream today, just so you guys know. But probably end about 1, so we'll probably only have about 2 hours in total from now to play. Just because I got a dentist appointment. Nice a cleaning to get done, you know. Like me a good cleaning. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, but I'm gonna look beautiful. That's okay. I'm gonna be like riding on through there. I'm doing that when I get in the studio. I'll be like, the dentist I go to, she built all this stuff that's in my mouth too, you know. Got it all fixed up for me. Cost me about, I don't know, 6 G's to get everything fixed that I needed to get fixed, and then get all the frames I needed to get built. What a chore, man. I've been missing this one right here in the front since I was 12. Knocked it out on someone's head, pressed, you know, pressed it down. Then I had it fixed and it broke again. And then yeah, that's they replaced it with 2 though, because the gap's so big. And I have extra tooth in the front. Kind of weird, but whatever. It's manageable. I kind of sound funny too when I have my metal pieces in. And my back top were impacted. They grew in sideways, all messed up. So they were giving me all kinds of grief. And I had crown on 1 or 2 of them. So I had most of them removed on the top to have it fixed. It's actually, I had 1 removed when I was younger, and then I had the other 5 removed when I got older because they were all messed up from like the way they sat. I kept getting them repaired, but they just kept breaking. Didn't matter what I did. And so finally I got to the point where I had 3 crowns back there, and they were on like a hinge, you know? And because my teeth were grew in sideways like this, the crown set on it like this and pushed down on it. And then eventually they were just going to be all jacked up. Well, they hurt just to use, even though they weren't messed up. They were, well, I mean, they were messed up. So they took them out, and then they did this. They built me a set of back teeth for the top, and that's what I used when I don't really need them much because they're probably better to use. But yeah, I know it's gross, but they took them all out and then made me I was gonna get studs put in. And I've been pondering having a stud system put in, especially on the front one. You know, like I'd like to almost have that removed off of the frame and then stuck into a permanent slotting. So if I'm not wearing my frame, I don't really see it so much. I've had a lot of work done, to be honest with you guys. Like I would say in my life I've spent more than 20 grand, just me, and that's not counting when I was a kid, you know. That's as an adult. Didn't have teeth, weren't my strong suit. Damn. And hey, I'll be admitting, guys, I didn't take care of them the greatest when I was young either, you know? Which I regret, but I didn't know. Little kid, would you? I don't know why we have them. Yeah, what a weird thing, you know? I think that one day I'll bet you too at this. I'm surprised it ain't something that they just remove and put in and make fake. I bet at some point, like, you know what I mean? Like with all the modern technology that we deal with and stuff, and the problems that it gives us. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't remove them and replace them right away starting out. So there's less problems, you know? Especially if it's like a foreseen problem. Dude, I gotta be brutally honest with you. If I was to get like full fake teeth, mine would be white as fuck. I would wear them so proud. They'd be so white. I would have movie star teeth, dude, and I would not give a shit. Fake or not, whether they look like they were fake on me, I don't care. Fucking, they'd be the whitest, prettiest, pearly white teeth. So unnatural looking, I don't even care. I'd be so happy. I wouldn't even give a shit. That's funny, but true. You know, like it has that truth to it, right? Everybody always goes and gets their teeth matched. It bugs me. I'm like, why does my teeth got to match? You make them all bright. I don't care if I look like I got different colored corn in my mouth, you know, whatever. Let's get some bright teeth in there. Right? I'd always be wearing a new pair of shoes and my white teeth. Fuck it. Why not? Smiling. I'd smile so big at everybody I seen too. Not even worried about it. Who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would do it. I never understood that. Like, what when somebody goes and gets their whole grill done up, why they don't just They're like, oh, let's match your old teeth. I'm like, no, fuck that, dude. Let's movie star. You know, I'm gonna take 10 years off my looks right here. Put that on. That backpack, pack rig. We already have all the. Grabbing it so we don't lose it. What are we missing in our kit? Just the gun? Alright, bolt action. What do we want to do today for our task? Anybody got a decision? Anybody want to help out making that decision? Oh, I was thinking Lighthouse would probably be good. We could just run some Lighthouse. They got a lot of killing to do. We're already kind of there. And we got a lot of this to do. And we got to mark here and here still. I think it's worthy. Let's do a Lighthouse. I think it's worthy. Bandages, meds, heals. We need something. There's cheese. So I'm taking a stop leak and another band-aid, I guess. Why not, right? Oh. We got 2 markers. The rangefinder. I'm not rocking the eyewear. What a waste of money. Tack rig. Get a different tack rig. So I got a bigger one in here somewhere. I guess not. Armor's out. Getting most of our kits back, guys. It takes up 2 less slots if I take the scope off. Ain't that wild? I don't get it. Whatever, though. Put these shotguns in here. And stack some backpacks in here. Cough, cough, customs. Wonder what I have on customs. I can look and see. I bet I have something to do. I don't mind running customs. They don't bother me. Not even a little. I actually quite like it. The PvP is quite kind of fun. Knowing that I'm going in with a high risk of death is alright. Knowing that I'm doing it. You know what I mean? But you got to know that you're getting into it. That's the problem with some of these maps. It's just so it shouldn't be like that. And I guess every map should be. I guess I don't know. Customs is a good one. It's hard. If I'm running customs though, we're getting off the bolt action. Let's see what we have on custom. Let's just see. I'm set up for Lighthouse, and let's see what custom tasks we have, and then we'll go over there if we got anything. I know I have 1 or 2. Okay, shaking up the teller, 203, and setup. Eliminate PMCs with specific gear. That was the shotgun, weird thing, and a tack rig, right? And a scav vest. Okay, sounds like a plan. We'll do that. All right, so let's get a scav vest. We need a hat, a scav vest, and You know, honestly, dude, Arnie, once you get the market, because then it changes. Like, then you can go out and loot without, like, trying to fight. Like, you can directly look for specific items to just make money and do that. And that's all you want to do, if that's all you want to do. Like, in that sense. Like, and making money scales you, of course, right? To a degree. To a degree. What are we looking for again? I forgot. Oh yeah, shotgun. Go. There we go. Got a shotty. Now what else do we need? Yeah, running, flanking people, stuff like that. I think that those are hard to do early. You gotta play more like, I'm going to this place, I'm going to that place. Use the bush. You know, hold this angle, just for a while. When you're first starting out, you got to do that a lot more. A lot of it's also not just because of a lot of it's because of gun ammo and stuff, right? Armor, like you need the extra 3 shots on someone to kill them a lot of times when you're using lower ammo. To be honest, Arnie, if you want to make experience fast, Factory's a good one to do it. Kill a bunch of shit. Or, you know, if you want to do like the Netflix style killing, you can do that. Like where you get on Netflix, you know, and watch some TV and go find somewhere to camp and just kill shit. That's a good one. You die a lot more doing that one, but that was a good way to power level character, right? A lot of running, a lot of looting. I recommend myself getting a key set, finding a map that you want to run a lot of, and then build you a key set for that map. Like make that your jam. And then once you get a key set for that map, start to continuously run it. It starts to not feel repetitive for a while because you're exploring new doors, you're extracting, you can get tasks. Like it doesn't even have to be about tasks then, right? Key sets really make it a lot of fun. They change up and also it gives you something to spend your money on. A direction. I find that's a good one. Boxes. Right now you're still in the box phase, so you got to get one of these. This helps. This is about $1 mil. You got to save up. So you're still at that phase where you got to collect money, move slow through the map, you know, a little bit, walking speeds, checking out stashes, gathering stuff. And then once you get to the market, your character will start to level up faster anyway, right? You'll be buying the right gun that you want to use to level the stat you like to use the most. I guess that's a good way to put it. Say prior to that, I might be using an AKM because I can't buy the other gun, you know? It locks you down pretty heavy prior to 15. After you get 15, you start to play with the guns you like, that you want to buy. And then that stat will build for it. You know, that soft skill or whatever. Just sniper skill go up or good thing to do now though, early. Eat and drink everything you find. It gives you or you know, like energy for later. Like you don't run out of dehydrating energy as fast. So if you do it more often, less, you know what I mean? All right, so let's figure out what keys we need. We're going to customs today. I think I need the 206 key, right? That's what it was. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm looking for my 10mm socket. All right. Shotgun. All the stuff we need. Everything's looking good. We need to add a grenade to the mix and buy 3 grenades because of the cooldown. And onward. Then we can load into the custom. We can take and task here. 203, right? I think it's 203. I thought we said that I was told it was 206. I want to be sure that I have both. I got a 206 key and a 203 key. I think it's 203. 203 is 3-story. 206 for Arnie. How'd work go today, Arnie? So far, you've been having a good one. How about you, Chef? You work going smooth? Like butter, even better than butter. Doing welding tests today. Smelly. Optical part. Nice. Do the optics on it like tell it where it's at and stuff? Is that kind of the like it? Is that how it kind of judges where it's at? What it's doing? Do we want to scav or do we want to just? I think we're gonna go straight in, guys. Go straight in. We're gonna go to shore custom. Custom. 5:18 a.m. Nice and bright and early in the morning, before the sun even comes out. You know, we're gonna watch that sunrise as we drop scavs. The sun will come up. The scavs will go down. I hope. Level 27 though. We're moving some levels. We're almost halfway to 50. I'll tell you. Oh, right. I didn't get ready. Going for it. We're on wood heat today, man. Oh, my camera's not focusing. Let me fix that. I didn't know to do that. You guys see that non-autofocus? What happens is when I restart my PC, sometimes I have to go in here to my advanced settings like this, and I have to uncheck the fucking autofocus. So now it'll quit doing that. So you apply that, and then it's done. Now it'll stop doing that. If you have a focus issue with your camera, shut the autofocus off. That's the issue. Yeah, I know you've told me that. Oh, you build them on your own? Nice, dude. Nice. Sensors are dope. You have to deal with like the whole chipset and everything of it, like the whole board and all that? Or just the sensor part? Ooh. Does that mean boss is here? I just seen frame lag. I think that means boss is here. I think that's the trick. There's gonna be someone over here though, I'm sure of it. Oh, that's super cool, man. So you get to experiment with it a little bit. Do they do special orders from you? Is that kind of the... Or is it in mass? Just curious. So like sometimes like in the industry I did was like fabricating. I'm sure you talked about it too, welding and fabbing. And when they ordered stuff, it was usually in pertain towards the job, but some jobs are so massive you'd have to make pallets of it. Pallets and pallets. Yeah, so you got your standard system. And then your options you can give them. That's cool. You hear the sound? This is shit audio right now. That's the game. Sounds like I'm in a bucket, doesn't it? Sounds like I'm in a bucket. I need more interactive be right back screen. Or like chilling screens when we're just bullshitting. Like, I wouldn't mind doing some more, you know, I like the Noob Studio, but I need to upgrade it. I need it to be more three-dimensional and more, maybe I know the right people. Have you ever used any of those programs for drawing 3D models? Like rooms and things? Arnie, I don't want to give it all away to everybody. We need to talk more about this in our you know, I'll give a little bit away of my ideas. So with the Noob Studios, the idea of this room here is to have it be a 3D generated room, right? The idea was to have it move like this. But what I need built is transition. So I need a room built that I can turn and record to make my own shit. You see what I'm saying? And I know it's gonna sound funny, but I pretty much need a virtual room built. And then I need flat print screens of it and things for the overlays to make it all work. See what I'm saying? And I'll put it all together and spend my time building. But the thing is, to get the 3D assets, it's tough. You know, the rooms that, and I need it drawn. I need someone that can draw it in like a 4K variation too. I don't want it, you know, because the way I set up, the resolution set up differently for what I'm doing. The assets anyway, not the actual like canvas, the assets. Hard to explain, but you could probably understand it. That's how I'm able to maneuver around my scene and not have it become pixelated. But so this here, this is kind of what I'm getting at. This isn't actually a live room. See, the lights are changing color, things are interacting. This is how I want this to be in the end. That way, when I move about this room, things are working the way they should. And then I can build a couple, say four different ones that are going to interact in the scene different, have different outcomes of what they're doing and different things going on depending on the setup. And then I'll set myself up to build static still, like I do now. That'll work with the ones that ain't static. You see what I'm saying? Like sections of it. Like build static, then that's how you get things to look good. Hard to get non-static things built, but maybe even then, if I can give someone my ad, okay, Arnie, do you know someone that's maybe capable of this? And I know one guy, and I have a guy I want to work with, but I'm willing to tinker around with other people and mess around if it ain't like, you know. Okay, so think of this, right? To animate this just in itself, what I already have. So that's not drawing something, that's not adding something. I add assets and maybe they animate my logos, maybe some of the wall or something for lighting, so the lighting can adjust. Or say there's a car that goes by out this window here and that, you know, I don't have to do it, so like it's already pre-built to get, you know what I mean? And then I can add in whenever I want, while keeping it. Oh, more mechanical. Yeah, I know a guy like that too. I do have one guy dialed in, and I'll actually, if you're ever interested, Arnie, in building some crazy ass overlays that meet your theme. He draws, you know, from scratch. I don't know what he uses a 3D animation tool, but yeah, if you ever end up in your access, you know, let me know. You know, here's the thing: I'm not looking for someone that's in the streaming industry. I'm looking for someone in the gaming industry or in the digital part of like video and, you know, like that kind of, so I can build the stuff I need for assets to make my stream. We got a guy in here. Another guy over here too. What's up, guys? How y'all doing? Hey, don't be coy. I think there's a player and a dev. Excuse me, sir. We gotta go to 2 or 3, yo. I bet it was AI. But I'm here for a package. Don't give a fuck about him. Ooh. Noodle. Ah! I bring money. Please have money, please. Oh, dude. Oh. You gotta cross the map. That's right, the car's not there anyway. Let's just make our way across. Let's get this package out, guys. Can I take the boat? No, there's no offshore boating. Goodbye, Marquis. Goodbye, goodbye. Suka. Oh, I love when they say Suka. I think Suka means vodka, doesn't it? I think that's what I presumed it to be. Suka. He's dying. He's vodka. Oh. I always try to wipe them when I'm dying just so they get like that. You know? That from me. Make dead noises. Tier 1 got me. Well, he can have it, man. He can have it. We got to where we needed to get. We didn't get out with it, though. Oh, does it? Bitch. Oh. Well, Zuka's a good one, then. No wonder I like it so much. Yeah, I bet I say fuck when I, you know, they're in my last, I'm like, fuck. Oh. Even if it's in my head. Sorry, I whipped my head there for a second. My bad, guys. Oh, wait. I got a preset. I forgot I had a preset. Which means I got to sell something here. Like this. Take this, put it back on. Back. Gotta move this down. That's got to be sold. This gun's got to be moved. What's it trying to get me to buy all that separate? I didn't understand that over here. Is it because it's different? All right, there we are. That doesn't look like a bad kit, does it? I mean, I don't have face cover or nothing, but for what we're doing, it's gonna be perfect. Be perfect. I don't even think I want a backpack. Time waster, right? Got the keys. You know what we do need, and I keep forgetting, is some money. We need some money. Let's put 1,500 euros in there, or 1,500 rubles. There we go. Boom. Double checking. All right, what time we got? Fuck, it's already 12:30. Time flies. Today was a rough day, I'll tell you. Oh, dude. I like how it always means the same thing too. I like how body language even can like give a you know, like just, you know, like even like even like before I could even say the word, I could gesture it, you know? You know, like it's great how you can you know? Be like, speak to the hand, you know? The same thing. Or like my favorites, you know, I don't Arnie, my kids, they like to roll their eyes at me. Like when there's like just saying something in a line. Oh. I mean, I do it too. I guess so. Are you an eye roller? Oh. Oh. No, I'm just playing with you. Eye rolling's not bad. I try not to. I just get grumpy faced. I get all like I stop smiling. The smile goes away, you know? It's gone. It's like Make this face a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. My forehead gets hella wrinkly. You go for a smoke. Right? Can't always do that though. Sometimes you have to be in the battle. Got to be in it for a minute, you know? Oh. What time we got? What time we got? DB old gas station. We're going to join. Look for this player that's gonna come this way. See if we can get him first. He's gonna come from over here somewhere. The front of this train usually. So, you know how a lot of times in this game, a lot of people tell you when the raid starts to kind of find a spot to sit down at first? I'm more of the guy to push a little bit and then find a spot. Like, so you're not at the spawn. You know what I mean? Because that's what'll get you. If you drop down in a spawn and hold yourself still, you end up in a pinch. Be a troll under the bridge. Stand under the bridge right here and wait. Just get up here and... There's a scav right there, you see him? Be a troll under the bridge. Who is crossing my bridge? Oh. Fuck, there's a guy up here, dude. Alright. There's a guy right here, a scav. I'm gonna press him, but I just wanted to get where he couldn't see me over this crest, and we're gonna... Oh, there he is, right there. Look, he just... Oh, I hit him. Yeah! Did he die? He didn't die? Move away. Move away. He'll get you killed. He's a noisy one. Nope. Move away. Remember, we gotta kill PMCs with this hat stuff on too, so it's worth just pressing into these places and dying. Trying, I mean. And there's the guy on the other side of the road. Excuse me, sir, are you camping out over there? You got a 10 pitched. Hello? He is. Yo, dude, yo. What's your name, my friend?
Big wiener. Just kidding, I have a tiny penis.
That's all right. Most of us do.
Section 504, MILF Mommy. Hey, you good? I'll leave you alone. We're trying to get tasks done.
I'm just here to get to dorms. Where you fellas from? Those two of you, huh? Don't shoot me. I'm bleeding.
Yeah, there's two of us.
My name's Snooks, by the way.
Sick. Nice to meet you, dude. We're just gonna sprint right across the road. Have fun at dorms, man.
Yeah, no worries. I got one of those weird hats on. I'm running around all goofy. Have a great day.
Alright, you too, man.
I should have kept him busy. Someone's sniping him. Yeah, that did. I mean, I should have tried to kill him, but at the same time, dude, I mean... That was a good point. Not bad. He wanted to be mean, but his voice was being too nice, you know? Like... He had a hard time being mean. You could hear it. I might get popped right here though. That bush. Get everything topped off. We might pre-med on this one, guys. Excuse me. All right, everything's looking good, feeling good, looking good. Let's pre-med. Take a morphine. That way if we get in a fight, we can take some hurting. Might even take a propofol. Fuck, I don't know. Hello, sir. I didn't say hi, but... Do you want to kill the scab or roll? What do you guys think? I think we should roll. I think we should grab it and dip. Maybe the car's here. Already brought the cash, guys. Corner here. Come on. Let's go. I think that gets scav rep too for us, guys. Whew, freaking cold. Do about this stuff. It's freezing. It's gonna be a cold night tonight. You don't got kerosene. I might go to the store and get some. I thought about going and getting some 5-gallon buckets and just, you know, go buy or go get some gas cans real quick, you know, some kerosene cans. Buy 2 kerosene cans to fill it and go into town real quick. Come back, do it twice if I need to, and get 20. Gotta drive. All right, no worries. No worries, Arnie. Yeah. Success. We're doing all right. Get the Discord back. What else do you need? Check 1 2. Can you hear me now? I don't know if that's the right mic. I hope it is. Double check. I don't think that's the right mic, guys. But I'll tell you real quick, actually. Check 1 2. No, that's not the right mic. It's something. That's grabbing a whole nother mic. That sounds like crap, probably. Wonder what device that is. Now I'm curious. Guys, I don't even know where this mic's coming from. Check. That ain't that mic. No, it's gotta be a camera mic. What camera would take? It's going good, Rock. Except for my mic's not loading in. We just bought ourselves a new pod mic, a Rode pod mic. And it's been acting a little weird for me, like, so sometimes it just doesn't want to work. I don't know if it's the software. I don't know what it is it doesn't like about me, but sometimes I have to unplug it, replug it in, find the input again. This is Escape from Tarkov. You like the Rode mics, but this one's acting up a little bit. Good. Have you ever played it? I wonder what other mic just took over. I'm trying. Alright, let's give it a second here. Let me set this mic off here. chat. There we go. That mic being weird. Actively being weird. Sorry about that, everybody. We got you dialed. Is that better? No, this is only on. This is only on. Only on PC. I don't think they'll ever go to console with it. I don't believe so. Do you guys? I mean, those games like it. You ever played Vigor on Xbox? Similar. I'm not gonna be as good, but it definitely got a good player. Sorry about that little bit of a delay there. I didn't know my mic was out. Thanks for saying something there, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate you guys being patient with me while I fixed it. Yeah, something's been going on with one of my microphones. They're brand new, you know. Software doesn't like it. I'm gonna have to go with the interface because it keeps disconnecting the PC itself on the software. I'm gonna work with probably an interface, and then go through route it through an XLR cable. Stay out of it. I didn't even use the software. That's the goal. That's the goal anyway. What do you guys think? Should we camp here for a few minutes or should we move in? How'd your week go, Rock? Hopefully good. I've been having great days, man. Sun's been nice, and then today it all just flopped. My internet wasn't working. So turns out that my bills weren't linking up and my auto pay, so my internet didn't get paid for 2 months, so they shut it down. And then they want to charge me $240 to get it going again. And I'm like, yo, I've been paying my power bill, all my other bills for you. Why ain't you linked up in the smart hub? You know, they were the last year. And then all of a sudden they're not. You know? I think I hear a guy walking around on the other side. Close combat. Ooh. With a bolty? That's all right. I'll take you in there. Well, see, okay. I think I got a guy right here. I'm sitting way up on this corner down here. Way on the corner right there with that hairpin in. We got to kill scavs in this red zone, which are AI. And so we got to kind of camp this area. If we would have spawned over here, it'd be a little bit easier to get over here. But the way this map's so big and so spread out, if you've ever played, you know, DayZ's another good one to play on. You ever played it? I brought a rangefinder too, y'all. Yeah, DayZ is a great game. This is a lot like DayZ, except for I think it's not as plank. It does have its flaws, just like any game. You know, things happen. Float over rocks sometimes. People shoot you. It's highly deadly. I'm curious. I've been trying to get up here, man. I want to get up on this, but I've never been. Oh, can I turn? Never been able to. How much DayZ you got under your belt? Quite a bit, I hope. DayZ's a great one. I played it for a good 1,000 hours before I finally couldn't play it anymore. I got into this game and I just, you know, it's really hard to keep up with both of them, you know? This game takes a lot to keep up with, so does DayZ. DayZ's a hard one to like, it's not hard to play in the sense of just going out and playing it casually, but to be good at it, you gotta practice. Get to know your ground, learn the maps. Yeah, you know what I mean? Truck battery, nice. That's nice. Like a pick 'em up truck. You know the good thing about coming in on this side like this, though? Most guys are running towards the rogue area. And so, I'm not saying that people don't see you, right? Like, oh shit, there's a tunnel there. Dropped off of that. I stay away from this right side of this building. It's... Oh, oh, oh. You could break your legs in this one, though. You can't pass out like you can in DayZ, though. I wish you could pass out and then, like, come to, you know, like, get hit. You know how you have a helmet that bounces off your helmet? Or, like, a bullet that, like, when you get shot, you know, like, ricochets off your helmet? I think it would hurt like hell, right? Like, it might even knock you out if it, you know what I mean? Like... There's going to be moments like where pain would become so severe that you hit the ground, but can still survive if you woke back up, you know? But you pass out for 30 seconds sitting there, laying on the ground somewhere. Especially like dehydration, you know? Like long-term dehydration, trying to heal through. Your dude goes, folds up on the ground somewhere. Comes back to for a minute, moves her a little bit, then hits the ground again, maybe. That'd be cool. Kinda. And then, of course, not cool. Same time. I'd be the guy to always be testing that shit out. You know? I'd be that guy. Getting pretty good at scaffolding cliff sides, huh? I just heard somebody. We tripping. If I did, I don't see him. Like I don't have comms. Probably because I don't. I bet I don't have my comms on. I can almost guarantee it. This game has its moments. You see, I just like floated up that rock. A little weird. Someone had me pinned out snipe. No comms though. I had no comms. Couldn't hear. So if he was close, I wouldn't even know it. I think that guy snuck up where I was the dude I heard when I was coming down that hill, I thought. And I looked, but I didn't see him. He probably just bunkered down and then waited for me to, you know? No, I got shot. Do I respond? No. I mean, kinda. Think of it like a extraction looter. So you go out, you find your loot, you do a task maybe that somebody wants you to do, and then you get out. You got to make it to a certain spot to extract. Kind of like DMZ on COD, kind of like that. If you played that, it plays similar, except for This is way more kit orientated, gear orientated, and losing your kits become quite tedious. You do get a chance to spawn in as like a scav, which is someone that's just like got a half built kit, and they can put it on, and then they can they don't get to put it on, they wear it, and then they can get out at different locations, and other AI won't shoot at you in certain situations unless you're like bosses, and some bosses will, some won't. And you can build up reputation as a scav to hang out with the bosses, which in turn will kill PMC players, which are other like me and you players, that have their gear that they go out with. So we just lost that kit that we had on us, the armor, everything like that. But what we can do is we can run as a scav in between. It's under cooldown, so we're gonna go ahead and run one this time. We died, and we're gonna pick a map. I like doing factory for scabbing because it's fast, but I think I'm gonna do more of a casual. And since we're doing customs anyway, let's take you off custom. Let's take you into the reserve. Reserve sounds like a good shoreline for us. Or actually, shoreline. Shoreline sounds like a good scav for us. I like shoreline. It's a nice wide open area. Get some fresh air. Sorry about the mic, Rock Eater. I hate when that stuff happens. Thank you for being patient again. It's kind of an awkward thing, Hey man, your mic's not working. What? I know what I'm doing. See these yellow sleeves on my dude's arm? Yeah, I can tell you how that's gonna pan out. You're gonna see me in every bush. Don't hide in bushes. Use hard cover. No, I know, but it bothers me that my mic goes out, I put a lot of time and my mic cost me like 200 and something bucks. So like it bothers me that it's giving me so much grief, and my $60 snowball used to just be flawless for me, Sometimes you can overdo it when you're buying streaming stuff, and remember that, guys. You can still make a good quality mic with. I'm telling you what. I took my buddy's $15 mic that we got at like a outlet store, and it was all plastic, frame and stand. And we took that quality, that cheap mic, and we made it high quality, and it sounded just as good, if not better, than a lot of mics I've even handled. Tons of mics I've even handled, and I was really surprised by it. So like, you can get away with a decent mic. A lot of it is what you do to implement the filters on the mic, and not what's built on the mic itself, but like the AI style filters, or I would say AI. I guess it would be kind of AI-ish, but not the AI, but the filters built by whatever you're doing, whether you're streaming or making videos or creating, Onward, forward. We got comms on this one. Here's the difference in the audio. The last one I couldn't really hear what I was doing. Comms make a huge difference. There's usually a trap in one of these places. Remember which one it is. Might be right here. Dynamic loot. Oh, they've added dynamic loot to this game, Rock. So dynamic loot means like, well, I'm sure you know what it means. But for those of you that don't, loot used to spawn in the same areas. I mean, it'd be different stuff in each spawn, but now it can be in different places too at the same time. So it can be kind of random. Even like stashes or boxes, jackets and things. I don't know. Maybe not jackets. I haven't jackets. Definitely some boxes. Ammo style looking boxes. The gun box. Yeah. Advent basement, East Wing Gym, Micro's path. Sounds like a plan. We're heading up to admin, guys. go up here and die at this radio tower. We got a lot of time in this raid. This is gonna be PMCs for sure. Definitely a good raid to kill PMCs if you're looking for time. Factory, yeah, you might find a PMC here and there, but you're gonna get like 10 minutes scav raid, so your odds are way less. But Shoreline, I find myself in at like 20 or 30 minutes, and because Shoreline's such a big map and has some spread out like triple tasks you got to do, there's a good chance you still find PMCs later in this raid. They stay late, especially when they're tasking. Hello, anybody here? No cars. No cars. They do have like a thing in one of their large maps. This map ain't that big compared. One of their really large maps. They have like a little car thing you can get in that'll take you around. Most of them, it's meant to be kind of hard to cross, right? You got to eat and drink and do all that like you do in DayZ to a degree. This game ain't like DayZ until it is like DayZ, and the reason I say that is at moments, right, you're not hungry, you're not thirsty, most of the time you're not, especially if you stay on it, and every time you get out of a raid, you drink. But they meant for the game to be, in the end, one map that you're supposed to, like, be one whole game that you're not supposed to cross, but because it was so large and all the stuff and the troubles of it, they broke it down into sections and built sections. And it's still in sections. It hasn't become one full map. I don't know if it ever will, but that was their game plan at the beginning, right? Things change. Anyway, so it turns into DayZ once you start starving. Like at that moment, you're like, oh shit, I gotta find food, I gotta find water, I'm bleeding to death, or like, you know, that stuff happened. And that's when you start to feel the similarities of it. Like, oh my gosh, it's a survival game, not just an extraction game. But definitely the maps aren't so big that you can't cross them on foot, you know? Like they take about, some maps you can get out in 4 to 6 minutes. The small ones are pretty easy. One you can cross, like Factory, I can cross it probably a minute and a half because it's little. It's like the PvP style. I'd say Shoreline, 10 minutes easy, one side to the other if I was to be boogieing. 20 minutes for a good long raid because you got to move and weave back and forth. Same with the woods, you got to do that kind of wide open. There's 2 other maps that are like really hard to cross compared, and one of them I don't know very well. Big City, and it's like 4 maps, and that's all situational to if you run into other AI or other players or whatever you got going on, you know. But say if I was to run for the exit right now, I bet I could be there by 15 minutes and out, you know? Unless I'm starting to starve now. So say if I let my food or water get too low, right here, my energy, and then I can't run anymore. If my water's too low, I can't heal. I mean, I can't stay alive. I have to keep healing through it. And you can heal and, you know, push through some things with stimulants and use other things to help you, but you end up in that situation that way. I think if they put cars in this map, it would have to be huge. I got a toss, but I need to get the edge. I think I just got in a crossfight, y'all. I think that dude was sandwiched. I hear him. Are you a scav, dude?
Yeah.
Oh shit, why are we shooting each other, man?
I'm dying, my bad.
You need some help?
You got heals. I'm about to die. I ain't got shit on me.
I got a
You can take
bandage.
whatever
I got a
got.
bandage and a thing right there for you.
I'm about to die. Just take my shit.
Are you bleeding?
Here, kill me. Yeah, heavy. Just kill me.
It's right there on the ground, the red one.
That might help. Maybe.
Did this player have any morphine or any health on him?
Nothing. And I'm blacked out. Arm, leg, stomach, heads at 4. Just kill me.
Oh, you're hammered. Take a jump off that rock right there. It's a pleasure to meet you, man. My name's Snick, by the way. What's your name?
Nice to meet you too. Chris.
Sorry
I'm
for
new to this. I'm just
shooting
trying
at
to
you,
figure it
buddy.
all out. No, that's alright.
Hey, no
I can't tell
worries.
who's here yet.
Good luck, man.
Oh, you can't kill me because you get bad rep, huh?
Yeah, I'm trying not to like shoot you because of it. So it's probably best for you to walk up this rock and jump off of it and hurt your legs more, or just start jumping a lot.
All right.
One jump is all it took. Hey, no worries. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate you being here, Rock. It was a good little visit, man. Appreciate it. This guy killed a player, and then we thought he was the player, so we started shooting at him. He's got a couple of keys on him. This poor guy. He missed out on all that good shit, too. I would have won the fight anyway, but then I ended up with bad rep. Take his backpack, all his goodies. Grenade. Saucy. Up to admin. I just fucked up a scav with a flashbang. I bet he died over that one. Is that a guy right there? So glad they added a little more cover. Just a little. They also made it so you couldn't just shift W everywhere all the time. I mean, you can. You have to look around as you're doing it. Alright guys, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get going. I gotta get up to this spot. Maybe I can eat some lunch before I go to the dentist.
Есть кто, нет?
Yo, what's up? Are you scav?
Бывал точно.
Hopefully I didn't aggro him when I shot that other jab. He might have had it. Just better go test it. Dead dude over here. Still early, we might die. just throwing it out there. We need these shotguns. We need them. They're a must have. An ass. Oh, we don't need them. Yep. Kind of thought that was going to happen. But I was saying, still kind of early. There's going to be a PMC covering that scav. Bait, waiting for someone to grab it. All right, guys. It's time for me to get on out of here. I got to get going. I got to go to the dentist, get all... oh, that was a scav that shot me. He thought I was the PMC. He got bad scav rep. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get on out here. Thank you all for coming in today. I don't know if I'm going to have time for a raid. I got to go get some lunch. I got to get moving. I'll see if I can raid someone real quick before we go, okay? Bye, everyone. And as always, don't remember to forget, we're all noobs here. I'll see you guys tomorrow for some arena with Arnie and Twisted and Phil, I believe. Have a great one, everybody.